Networking.
Complex.
Elite.
Brotherhood.
Opportunity.
Preparedness.
For any organization to be successful, it's got to have a mission, a vision, and certainly it's got to have motivated leaders to carry that vision to its employees or its team members to make it successful. More than a decade ago, leaders in our fire service saw the need to continue to develop young and rising stars in the fire service so that they were prepared to carry that mission and vision of their home organizations forward. The Leadership Institute serves to provide those up-and-coming stars, those that have an interest in developing themselves and developing their agencies, the opportunity to go out and experience every aspect of the South Carolina Fire Service. It's visiting the large municipal fire department to visiting the small volunteer fire department that doesn't have anything but volunteer staffing. It gives them an opportunity to visit with our state legislature to look how laws and statutes that define the mission that we have and the authority that we have to go out and do business inspection or to provide financial support on a state level, how those things move forward. And most importantly, it gives them an opportunity to network with those fire departments, with those stakeholders, but also each other. You got to have heart. You got to go into that program with the desire to do better. I believe the peer-led selection process does just that. It's looking for the person who focuses on us, we, and them rather than I. Again, we're looking for individuals who have the potential to make an impact on the fire service in their communities, not so much on the folks who have a wall full of ribbons and plaques.
When I went through this process initially, I was a backup driver in the city of North Charleston. I'm in a very different place in my career. I wasn't really making decisions. I wasn't really managing incidents. I wasn't really responsible for any kind of thing that related to like a budget. Just really kind of like a fireman, kind of a fireman. Just kind of going to work, looking forward to, what would happen throughout the day. And then now, in the years since, I'm promoted to captain. I'm in a company with 8 other individuals.
Well, going into it, I was a little worried because I was a fire chief, and this is more geared towards rising fire chiefs. So I was a little apprehensive, but it was actually one of the most, it was one of the greatest experiences I've had in my career.
It kind of gave me a different perspective of the fire service. Kind of seeing the large departments, going and seeing the very, very rural departments and how they operate was an eye-opening experience, but really learned that everybody's doing the same job. It's just how do we get to the end goal, and we get to it different ways.
I think Leadership Institute gave us the opportunity to see that the association and the fire service of South Carolina is trying to work together for a common goal. You realize very quickly how fortunate some areas of the state are with what they have as opposed to other areas of the state. And you recognize that the association is trying to overcome those gaps and provide resources for everybody in the state and opportunities for everybody in the state.
The experiences that I got, the networking opportunities that I got, and a lot of the leadership skills that I learned through not only my peers but the other people in the program kind of led me to where I am today. So personally, I think it humbled me. Like I said, going around to those other places and seeing, just what the fire department's like or the fire service is like in South Carolina, it really was humbling. From some of the beginnings that Carter was able to share with us in history all the way to now, seeing where we came from to where we are today and where we're going is exciting.
Been a member of the association for several years, but I hadn't really been that engaged with what the association did. And so it gave me an opportunity not only to see what all the association did and offered, but it also gave me an opportunity to network with peers from around the state. Exposed me to a lot of things, a lot of agencies, different agencies. We toured, we went to McCormick County, got to see a lot of different things throughout that year that was just really eye-opening.
The network opportunities were incredible. You have firefighters, captains, engineers, chiefs, assistant chiefs, all in the same group, networking with each other, finding out the challenges that you have going through being a leader in the fire service.
You're sharing information. It's not there was a lot of the formal sessions you learned a lot, but the informal sessions, the nights, the lunches when you're sitting around the table, that's where I learned so much during leadership.
Anybody, you're a firefighter in the state of South Carolina. It's not an officer development program. If you're a firefighter in South Carolina in 2021, and you want to learn more about the association, what you can do to help others that do the very same thing you do, have the same passion, you're eligible.
That person is someone inside the organization that's doing something that is not normal. Someone that is interested in the job, has a strong passion for the job. Someone whose passion might not even quite meet their experience. If you care about South Carolina Fire Service, if you want to see things continue to progress, if you have a care for the fire service, period, not just only in South Carolina, this is a program definitely for you.
So we're excited for this next group of Leadership Institute candidates. If you're interested in leadership, don't wait to apply. Get your documentation ready prior to the August 31st deadline. You're going to need a letter from your fire chief recommendation, or a past president, or from an executive committee member. You'll also need a professional resume. You're going to need to make sure that you have a letter of recommendation from someone outside the fire service, along with completing a comprehensive essay. Deadline is August the 31st, 5 p.m. Make sure you get it in. We're looking forward to having you.
This is a program that you want to be a part of. This is something that is going to change your career. It's going to make everything in your career so much more incredible.